Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a brewing company that I have never even heard of, but I definitely haven't had anything from them. It's like it says Brouwerij West. They're out of, I know it's California, but I forget exactly where. See if it says. Oh, San Pedro, California. So that the name of that makes me think that they were supposed to be some sort of European-inspired brewery, but now they're making double IPAs. That is odd, but Monkish did the same thing, so maybe they're following in their footsteps when it comes to that. I don't know. But it has some really awesome label art there. You see that? Looks like it's basically a fox that was kind of just sliced down the middle, and you can see the insides and even the tails like chopped up. It's kind of messed up, but at the same time I think it's really cool artwork. And the beer's called Dig My Earth Double IPA. I'm assuming that's a reference to the Jimi Hendrix song Purple Haze, but I don't know for sure. But it says on the back, with Mecca grade barley, raw spelt, Amarillo, Simcoe, and Centennial. So, Amarillo, Simcoe, and Centennial was like the triumvirate of old school, awesome West Coast IPAs. So I'm pretty excited for this. Let's see what we got. Oh, and this is 8.0 ABV. Now, one of my friends had this recently, and he said it's really, really good. Said it's nice to drink a beer that still kind of tastes, an IPA that still kind of tastes like beer and isn't straight juice. So, I'm hoping I agree with that. So as you can see, it pours even though it has those old school hops in it, it's definitely a hazy IPA. It's a darker golden color to almost an orange with a pretty fluffy, like, finger and a half white head. So, I'm getting more Amarillo and Centennial more than anything, because it is earthy and floral, and there's a little bit of an orangey character, which I think is from Amarillo too. And then I do get a little bit of a a resinous character, which is probably a blend of the Centennial and Simcoe. That is really good. There's not many breweries that, make a real attempt at just using old school hops, like, like these. I mean, these are perfect examples. I would say Nugget, Chinook, Cascade, I would throw in there as well. But when they're thrown into the new type of the New England style IPA beer, if they're done properly, they create a really, really unique thing that you just don't find very often. And that's another reason why I credit Brew Gentlemen so much, because they've done some like Centennial single hopped, Amarillo, Cascade single hopped IPAs, and they've still been true to the New England style as far as the body of the beer, the malt bill, and everything, and the low bitterness. But they have those old hops in them. But because everything else is so refined, just like the other hazy IPAs they make, those old hops get pushed up into like this big bright bouquet of aroma that you wouldn't normally get as much with the West Coast style IPAs. It's weird though, because this one's kind of the opposite. I mean, I got those things on the nose, but it wasn't a big punch in the face of aroma. But the flavor is way stronger than the aroma, which is odd because it's usually the other way around, if anything. That is so incredibly balanced. And this actually, honestly, really does remind me of Brew German beer. Not because, they're taking those old school hops and doing wonders with it with a New England style, but also just 'cause the body of this and the mouthfeel is like super soft and pillowy, uh, especially for a double IPA. Like, it's not sweet at all, so I don't get that. I'm getting alcohol like back in the throat a tiny bit, but it's not off-putting at all, and it's just enough to make me realize that I'm drinking a stronger beer. But it's still really, really, really easy to drink for a double IPA for 8%. And it has the earthy, orangey character, the Amarillo more than anything. But then it also does have a little bit of a resinous dank character. And it's a little floral too, which I think is being pushed from the Centennial. It's a little Two Hearted-esque in that realm too. So yeah, this is really good. I like this a lot. And it's different. I think that's why I appreciate it even more. I looked it up and I saw it like at a random bottle shop. This is $5 a can. I'm guessing at the brewery you can get it for even cheaper, maybe like $4. I don't know. But anywhere between $16 and $20 a 4-pack, this is absolutely worth it. I would buy this again in a heartbeat if I had access to it. I could drink this all day. This is one of the best IPAs I've had in a long time from of a beer in a brewery that I had never heard of. I admittedly heard about it from a friend, but that was only like 2 weeks ago, and it was like 2 days before someone sent me this. So I wasn't actively seeking it because of that. I just happened and someone threw it in as an extra. So, I'm not counting that as, I've heard of it and that's why I seeked it out or anything. So this is absolutely a buy for me. But I think that's all I got on this guy. I'm going to wrap it up quickly because my dog's about to go crazy, I think. But please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.